What is up, people? Goose coming back with another video. I'm a little late on this video. Doing the recap of the LSU Kentucky game that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I had to take my dad to the doctor. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Had to do stuff with the wife. So now I just have some free time, excuse me, to preview this. I'm not preview this. Recap the game. The LSU beat Kentucky 73-71. LSU won. Controversial win, sort of. Was the goaltend? Was not a goaltend. Wasn't called goaltend. LSU makes a tip in. The last, tenth of the second, it goes in. LSU wins. So I said in my preview video that LSU would have to play 40 minutes if they wanted to have an opportunity to win this game, and that's what they did. Yes, they got down by 8 points, but I watched the game, and in my opinion, they never had any lapses in play for the whole game. They played defense for the most part the whole game. They played offense. They coached well, and it just and they just they fought back after they got down by 8 points at halftime. They fought back, and late in the game, the last 10 minutes, it was back and forth, and LSU had a 2-point lead late in the game, and Kentucky they got fouled and they made their 2 free throws. And there was like 2.5 seconds left. LSU drove the length of the court. The point guard went up, missed a shot, went off the rim, but Big B Williams was there for the tip in. And it was before the clock, so that was no issue. But was it goaltend? Was it not goaltend? Goaltending. Offensive goaltending is something that you cannot review, so it was unreviewable. Was it? Was it not? I know, of course. I've seen it called in that instance, and I've not seen it called. But anyway, LSU wins 73-71. Like I said, this was a great game. I don't know if anybody watched it Tuesday night, but it was a great game. LSU, like I said, they came out and they played 40 minutes. I was wrong in my prediction. I said LSU would lose. I just didn't think that they were going to be able to play 40 minutes against Kentucky. I was happy that I'm wrong. But let's go over the stats here. Both teams shot pretty evenly on the field from the field. LSU shot 42.9%. Kentucky shot 41.7%. From the three-point range, both teams pretty close. LSU was 28.6. Kentucky was 26.3. LSU made 6 3-pointers. Kentucky made 5. Not much of a difference. Now, the free throw line, LSU did hold an advantage. They were 19 for 22 for 86.4%. Kentucky was only 16 for 23, and they were 69.6. So that's where the game, that's who determined the winner was the free throw line. Most games in college are that way. Most games in the pros are that way. Whoever can shoot, whoever can get to the line consistently, make more free throws, usually wins this game. And, of course, turnovers. Let's look at turnovers. Where are the turnovers? There you are. Kentucky had 9. LSU had 8. So pretty evenly there. Both teams committed 17 fouls. So it was a pretty evenly matched game. Now let's go look over the individual stats here. I'm going on ESPN.com. LSU had 4 guys in double figures, led by Tremont Waters with 15. Skylar Mays had 11. Naz Reid had 12, and Emmett Williams had 12. So I think I said that Big B Williams made the tip in. No, it was Emmett Williams, I believe, that made that tip in. I'm pretty sure it was Evan Williams who made that tip in. Anyway, but let's see. In Kentucky, they had 3 guys in double figures. Washington was their biggest scorer. He had 20. Johnson had 16, and Harrow had 12. So moving on, LSU plays Georgia tomorrow night in Athens, and Kentucky plays Tennessee. I believe that's a home game for Kentucky. Both games are tomorrow. I think LSU plays at 5, and Kentucky plays they play Tennessee on ESPN, and of course they play at night. It's going to be the primetime matchup. So looking over, the LSU improves to 20-4 in conference play. I believe they're 10-1 in conference. Yes, they are 10-1. Kentucky falls to 9-2 in conference, and they are also 20-4. So both teams have some big games coming up. LSU plays, I said Georgia this Saturday. But the following Saturday, LSU has a big home game against Tennessee, and Kentucky plays Tennessee twice before the end of the season. So anyway, LSU wins 73-71. It was a great game. As always, like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and go Tigers.